The curse of the mortgage broker and why I lost my drive, even though I was making six figures.
Welcome back. My name is Desmond Soon. I'm the co-founder of Commercial Financing Mastery, and that's Sua Trung. He is the founder of Commercial Financing Mastery, who has trained well over 300 students all around the world, particularly in North America, on how to become a commercial financing expert. That being said, today we're going to do a very special episode because many of you asked for this. And during the cohort that we've been running, and the students have been asking Sue about his journey and how he actually got into commercial financing. It's a really interesting story because many of you, if you're watching this video, pay attention all the way to the end. It's very, very important. We give you a lot of technical information. Yes, that's good. But many of you are probably stuck right now and you don't even realize it. If you've been doing this now for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, and you at night, even though your family's happy, money's coming in, but you're asking yourself this question: what next? What's the next thing for me? What is the next evolution? Where do I go next? And there's this nagging feeling, and you don't know why you don't feel satisfied. Pay attention, listen to Sua's story. Because Sua, I want you to tell them what you told me and told the rest of the mentees and in the cohort about your story and what evolved and how anyone else that's in the industry can avoid this curse so they don't make the same mistakes as you.
Yeah, thanks, Desmond. Thanks for the intro. It's tough to reflect back on your past journey. Especially when it's been around close to 30 years now. But I do remember that my story started because it was out of necessity. It wasn't because I wanted to make money. It wasn't I want to mentor people. None of that stuff. I was an independent broker when I left the banking world. I was in an office doing, residential deal, and I didn't like it. So I just said, screw this residential deal stuff. I can't. I went back to what I was good at, which was commercial. So in the office of 41 people, myself and another guy, he was doing spec financing in construction, just fix and flip kind of thing. I was doing everything else that nobody else was doing. Small business lending, commercial lending, blueberry farm, sushi shop, restaurant, nail salon, cooperative, nonprofit, churches. I've did it all. Like I enjoy doing it. Like helping people was my incentive, was my motivation, inspired me. But after working there, I'm the guy who's answering all the help desk and all the franchise is pretty big, but there was only two guys that really did most of the heavy lifting, answering all the help questions, right? In the intranet. And I support a lot of business for self. I support because that's my forte. I enjoy business owner interacting with them, and that's my clientele. So helping other brokers it was just part of it. It was just I felt like that's just my job. It was my calling, right? Eventually, to the point where I was working 14-hour days or more, 16 hours, sometimes 16 hours, right? 7 days a week. I was at the office on Sunday. You know what I mean? That's how bad it was. And people know Sue's always there, so come see him. People from other franchises eventually found out because why? I started teaching my group, my 40 other, 39, 40 other people in my office how to recognize good deal from bad. And it wasn't because I want to teach them. I got fed up and sick and tired of getting crappy, excuse my language, shitty deals from everybody. That took away so much of my time. I have my own deals. Then I got 30 other brokers in my office sending me all the deals.
And you had
Think
no
about it.
life, right? You had no life. You
Yeah,
had
I
no
have no
focus,
life. I mean, that was my life. I enjoyed doing it.
right?
But it was to the point where it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna pull out my hair because I was getting frustrated. Like, you guys stop sending me crappy deals. I'm wasting my time doing this. I need to focus on my deals, my client, right?
Yep.
Think about so I started teaching the lunch and learn sessions, inside my office. And I don't know, word got out that Sue was teaching. So now I got other brokers from the other office coming to our office and they're sitting, standing up against the wall in my boardroom to learn because we're full. And, it's like 3, 4 months down the road comes by and I'm teaching them how to recognize good deals, bad deals. I'm getting more good deals now, which is great. But then one day I got a phone call from the head guy of the franchise. So we've been getting phone call from other owners saying that you're poaching other brokers to come to work at your office. I'm going, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, I, I felt like ambushed. I felt like being smacked around for being good. No good deed goes
Yeah.
unpunished. It's like, is this how it works?
You were the good Samaritan. You were just helping.
Yeah,
People were coming to you that were not even part of your brokerage, and you were just
that's right.
being the nice guy, training them for the other owners, and they had the
Yeah,
nerve to
they should. The
to to
nerve at the
to
gall
crap
of,
on you. Yeah.
I felt offended. I felt offended. I said, the nerve of you, the gall of you. Like, you should be thanking me for training your guys, for making you more money at your office.
Yeah.
Right? So, I had so much friction after that event. It's like the top dog. I don't know him from hole in the ground. He doesn't know me from hole in the ground, literally, right? So
But
I came to,
by the way, there was another video that we also recorded, guys. So just go check out the button up here. We'll refer to it about. It's also another reason why mortgage brokers get stuck because in this industry, it's inherent that we just are very solopreneurs or very lone wolves.
yeah,
And this is a classic case of it where you are trying to bring people together to mastermind, to network, to share best practices, and
yeah.
the owners of the
Because
broker's job.
nobody was doing this. Because nobody was doing this. The
Yeah,
organization wasn't doing this. The franchise wasn't doing it. Yeah, they got that yearly, semi-annual thing, but it's all surface level. People go there and say, "How are you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing good." "How are you doing?" And now you're not doing good. I can see that. But they don't. They're not open like that. They don't open have a heart-to-heart talk. They don't give tough love. They don't give crap on you when you really deserve it. They or high five you or give you a pat on the back because you did a good deal. Together we did a good deal. We high five. We win. We won some, we lost some, but we're always a support in that environment. You know, and how I saw that the scarcity mindset from the other franchise owner and then from the top dog himself, I
yeah.
said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. So I went independent,
Mm.
right? And people still follow me. People still call me, "Hey, Sue, are you teaching? You're still teaching? I want to learn from you." So that was my initial bug, I call it. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to teach you. If you can refer me deals, we will work on it together. And that's what I still have that even into our training today. I don't let people just leave them and abandon them once they finish the training. I
Yeah,
want to help them get that success, right?
yeah,
If maybe the first time you don't win, but you learn something,
yeah,
right? Second time you will learn how to do better, and you will have a high chance of win. And supporting them, it makes me feel good. It makes me fulfilled.
yeah.
And I think that's the reason why I was pissed off. I was unhappy, and I just left because I was not being fulfilled at that place. To me, it's like I'm
It
burning
became
out. I'm working long hours, right? I'm
yeah.
making good money.
And it
Hey,
became like a
I was making
grind,
good
right? It
money.
just became a grind. You were
It
helping,
was, it was,
yeah,
yeah,
you're helping
yeah.
everyone else, and in not even helping everyone else, you were like filtering their garbage. They're benefiting from it.
I was doing their job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were doing it
literally.
altruistically too, altruistically.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then what was the big aha moment? What was the epiphany, I guess, for you? You know, the problem wasn't the deals, right? Like they didn't know
Yeah.
what a good deal was what you told me,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't know what a good deal was. So I started teaching them. They know how good deal was, but then they still keep coming back
Mhm.
because, you know, I spent a decade learning from the commercial bank. I had training there.
Yeah.
Whereas in the franchise system, there's no mentorship. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, if whoever's watching, listening, if you're a broker or loan officer, ask your office who's teaching commercial financing, who's mentoring, who's
Oh,
say. So it's like, don't you have business for self clients? I am certain you probably got big chunk, 25, 30, 40, 50% of your client base is business for self. Maybe one of those two people is business for self,
yeah.
right? You know what's even worse? Eventually, one of those employee of your client's employee, they eventually get sick and tired of working for somebody else. They become a self-employed.
Yeah.
And you know what? Bye bye, Desmond. You can't help me. I'm gonna go talk to Sua.
Correct.
Like, right? Why don't you level up? Like, if this is financing. You tell your client that you are the go-to financing expert. You shop around, but at the end of the day, do you really? You don't.
Yeah.
You just paying the mortgage broker lender that pays you, right? I find my clients wherever money. I don't even give a crap. It could be an insurance company that doesn't pay me. It could be from investors group. It could be from Hong Kong bank. It could be Indian state bank that comes to Canada to do business because by law they cannot say no to Canadian citizens,
Yeah.
right? I've dealt business with Korean bank that don't do business with the broker channel lender, broker channels, right? So I just want somebody to maybe at the time, maybe it was just more of trying to get more people to come to my tribe so
Yeah.
then I can have more conversation,
Yeah.
more my level of talking, bounce ideas and hey, what about HSBC? Oh, HSBC doesn't pay us. Who cares? The client's gonna pay us. As long as we get something better for them,
Yeah.
they'll pay you.
Well, I
And
think,
the mindset growing together. I want
yeah,
somebody to grow together, you know?
you mentioned that as well, right? Exactly. So
Yeah.
to segue onto that note, you had mentioned in the cohorts, right? One of the reasons when you're telling the other members how you came to this realization of you wanted to change, it wasn't about just doing more because you already maxed out. It was about changing the environment, right? So step one was you left them,
Yeah.
and you created, you wanted to create an environment that fosters, collaborative. You wanted to foster
Yep.
sharing best practices. You wanted to foster, and very
A safe
collaborative.
environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I want an environment that we're working together. I don't care where you're competing franchise.
yeah,
As long as we work together, we make money together. Everybody win win win.
right. And
Right.
you were saying that, hard work isn't a problem, right? We're all very hard workers. It's
Definitely
about
not a
being,
problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
but being stuck, right? It's being unfulfilled, being stuck. You cannot outwork the broken system, right? And bad deals,
No.
bad deals kill good operators, obviously, right? But
Yep.
about the fulfillment, the relationships, the people you work with, do you enjoy any more? Do you even remember why you started in the first place to do this? Like,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
purpose, right? So that's why you
Yeah.
created the cohorts and you started to mentor people that appreciated your time. They valued your time. They didn't just use you,
That's
right?
the key. That's the key. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, what?
I wanted to be able to give back to people who actually cares about me, and same vice versa,
Yeah,
right? Why are people paying big money? Why are they paying me 10 grand to take my 6 weeks? Because they know Sue will be there for you to help you get that success that you know you deserve, and you know your family can really benefit from that. And not just the money. It's not just about your family. It's about helping that client, right?
yeah,
Why just stop what happened with the house? The house doesn't build intergenerational wealth. A
yeah,
house is just a home. Building intergenerational wealth requires them to build a business,
yeah.
investment portfolio,
Yeah.
own other business, own other non-business
Assets. Yeah.
resources, right? Assets. Yeah.
Holding
You
company,
need, yeah,
treasury, yep,
you
cash
need to
flow.
provide, you need to provide a high level of team. Like you need to provide the CPA, lawyer who understand businesses,
Yeah.
all these sorts of things. It's not a H&R Block. Get your taxes. We'll do your mortgage.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that. Right? So I wasn't feeling making a difference anymore. I was feeling like I'm just a commodity. And I'm more sure most mortgage brokers who've been around for 5, 10 years feel the same way today. I just feel like a number, so it's just a numbers game. No, it's more than a numbers game. I have limited myself to like 50 clients. If I wanted to add more investors to my client profile, to my client list, one of them have to retire. I
Mm,
don't take anymore because I want to give value to those 50. It's not a numbers game to me.
yeah. You
Right?
actually take the time to know their family, their children,
Yes, yes.
anniversary, travel together, right? You
Yeah,
become
and
like,
you know what the
yeah,
and you know what the coolest thing is, Desmond, is this. The secret from, of course, it feels better. Now you're making a more of a personal relationship, right? Not
yeah,
just surface level. But here's the thing. When when Johnny is now 18 or 19, he's going to go to college and university.
yeah,
You talk to Desmond, who's say dad, right? Dad, Johnny's going to UBC. Are you going to rent a place, or wouldn't it be smarter to buy a property near UBC?
yeah,
Johnny can rent from you,
yeah.
and secretly, that's actually his property. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But now you're teaching him how to build wealth the
Yeah.
right way.
Or even better,
Why?
you get a
Huh?
multi-family, turn it, and then
That
now
too.
Johnny
He
can
can
property manage
manage.
it and
Yeah.
rent it out to the other, university
He
students.
can manage the student housing to the other student, and while
Correct.
actively renting themselves, not knowing that he's building his
Well,
own wealth.
that's the power of
Right.
commercial financing, right?
It
Versus
is. It
just
is. It
getting a
is.
house or a condo, which is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
residential. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like next level building the intergenerational wealth. That's what I'm after. Because then I'm making a real impact. Hey, really good. That person's gonna be a millionaire, and their son and daughter is gonna get taken care of.
Yeah.
That's amazing, right? It's not just buy that house, buy that condo. It's like anybody could do that shit,
Yeah.
right? I want to make an impact, a real impact. It's like without me, that would not be possible. Can you say about that yourself if you're just buying that house, buying a condo?
Yeah. Or if you've been in the industry and you've been doing this
Yeah,
now for 10 years, 20 years, is it just like getting bigger files? Is it making more
yeah,
money? Or do you
yeah,
feel hollow inside? If you have resonated with this video and you want to learn more, make sure you follow Sua and myself on, Commercial Financing Mastery. You can look us up, you can Google us. But I highly encourage you to follow him on X, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, obviously commenting in the YouTube channel here, and on the comment, he responds himself. And we will post a link somewhere around here or an email where if you are very serious about wanting to learn commercial financing, but not for the wrong reasons, you want to learn commercial financing because of everything that Sua said that you resonate with. You want to actually have some impact. Maybe it's your personal family, maybe it's the families that you care about, your clients and their families, and you want to be able to help them and you want to learn the professional, proper way of doing it. Make sure you send us an email or you enter your information so we can put you on a waiting list. When the next cohort opens up, we will reach out to you. When that time comes, we hope to see you on the inside and hopefully
yep.
we heal together, we grow together.
Be part, be part of a family, and like
Yeah.
family and financing. Yes, money should not be just about greed. They say, right? Money makes you a better person or a worse person. I prefer to say it can make us a better person. We can do more.
Yeah. It amplifies,
So
right?
that's our goal. Yeah, that's our goal of CFM.
All right. With that, guys, we hope to see you in the next video. Make sure you go check out the other videos that we have posted around here. Check out the playlist, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.